Capricorn, welcome to Black Star Tarot. This is your reading for March. February is like gone or going, right? It's almost out of here. So we're gonna do a general reading. Hopefully you can do a general reading. A lot of the other signs have been focused on money, career, and finances. So let's see where you guys are headed this month. So let's see what energies we have for you, loves. All right, what do we have for Capricorn? We have the Devil, we have the Eight of Pentacles, and we have the Lovers. This is an interesting energy here, Capricorn. You're showing up in your own reading. Congratulations. Okay, so this is really about you, right? And I feel in a way as such that it's important, you know, whenever you show up in your own reading, I feel like the message has a lot to say. So we have the card of Gemini here. Okay, so some of you could be dealing with a Gemini. Doesn't have to be. However, you got some important decisions to make. So for me, what stands out here is just that. Some type of decision, okay, concerning a relationship, all right? Someone is really working hard, right? They're really putting in the work when it comes to you. And to be honest, Capricorn, I don't think that I like it. Like, there's something funky about this, don't you think? Right? We have the Devil. We have someone working themselves into a stupor, right? To this relationship. Now, here's what I suspect. The Devil doesn't always have to be a card of deception, but I kind of feel like it is. There's a karmic energy here as well with these three. The Devil, of course, card of Capricorn, can often deal with strong attachment, sex, obsession, okay? Feeling stuck on someone and even feeling like there's no other option, so to speak. And you could be dealing with someone who may really be invested in you in some way, shape, or form. This could be somebody you work with or somebody you're work with. But I almost feel like this is someone who's made the decision to pursue you, but in a way that almost feels unnatural or toxic, of course, with the Devil here. And I'm going to try to explain what I'm feeling without confusion, although I do feel that there's some type of deceit or confusion here, if that makes any sense. So I feel like there's someone who is working you, and when I say that, almost like manipulation, like, you know, almost like trying to like mind freak you, if you know what I'm saying. Like someone who is really trying to get in your head, right, to woo you or to prove a point, almost like, look at me, I'm different, right? I have what you need. I'm the one. Like they're really working to get you, but not in a healthy way. I almost feel like, again, it's deceit. It's manipulation. It is, you know, kind of strange. Again, a little unhealthy. Is an unhealthy feeling here. Like, it's okay to want to woo you, Capricorn. It's okay for someone to want to be part of your life or to be in a relationship with you. But this one right here is different. This is different. This is someone who's working so hard to get you that they're not being genuine, or they're not being honest, or they're trying to confuse you in some way. You know, it's almost like somebody is like just extremely thirsty, and, you know, to the point where they are willing to manipulate you. Like this Eight of Pentacles, this work that they're putting in is almost like prepping, right? You know, it's kind of like they're prepping you, right? They're working so hard to to get you to notice them or to get you to commit to them that it's deceitful. And I don't think this person is harmful in any way. I just feel like they have some toxic ways, right? It's like they want to master you in some way, right? They're trying to work on you, okay, to get you to see them, to be with them, to accept them even, right? And it's the weirdest shit. I'm sorry. I just feel really, it's almost like a little creepiness. You know, I feel creeped out just a little bit because I feel like this person is trying to get, you know, in your head, right? It's just odd to me. Okay, so let's move on. So we have the Two of Air, we have this renewal card, and we have the Seven of Fire. So this is interesting here because let me get my glasses. Hold on. There's some karmic energy here when I say this, okay, particularly with this renewal. Watch it now, right? Because whoever this is, know that, like, if you're cross-watching this, know that if you're being deceitful, right, there is a karmic attachment here with this, because this is judgment, right? We have judgment, we have the devil, and we have the lovers. There's some karmic energy that's coming in here, and it's almost like, you know, if someone is trying to get you, Capricorn, say someone's trying to get you into a relationship, like say for instance this person may be like, yeah, I want Capricorn because they have all this money, right? Well, I really want to be with them, and then you guys get into a relationship, you get married, and then you go bankrupt, right? And then this person is sitting there like, shit, right? This is what I get for being deceitful, right? To it's almost like if they went to a voodoo doctor and put a roots on you, right, to get you to want to be with them. Like there's something like this person is doing that I just simply don't care for. And I don't know if this is making much sense, but do you feel where I'm going with this? Like it's almost like they're in your head or trying to be, particularly with this Two of Swords, right? Because this is a card of confusion, right? They are trying to get you to choose them, and I feel like you are in a place where you're indecisive, like you don't know, like you're kind of torn. You know, for some of you, you may be feeling like, oh, this person's too good to be true, right? And then whoever you're dealing with, Capricorn, they got these borderline toxic ways. Like they almost feel like maybe from past experiences or dealing in other relationships that they don't have any other option, right? Right? It's almost like they want you, and in order to get you, they have to either get in your head or confuse you in some way or prep you to make you see that they are someone different, okay? Weird as hell, but this is what they're doing. This is what I'm seeing, right? And it says being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate. Pretending that there's no problem. There's a problem for sure, Capricorn, because this person doesn't see it. Because I think they're thinking with, like, in the mindset of like lust, sex, that you know, the energy that the devil often brings in relationships, that strong obsession, attachment, and you know, feeling like they're stuck on you, they don't have other options. Like, I don't know, this person is restless to some extent because I feel that they're working so friggin' hard to get you. Like their tactics and trying to gain this commitment with you it's no good, right? It's just no good. They're trying to tempt you instead of trying to, you know, allow you to love them naturally. Is kind of what I'm seeing here. It says review and evaluate a favorable assessment of facts. Time to move in a new direction. So that's what a lot of you, I feel, are doing. Some of you see this, like you're aware of their manipulation, or, you know, again, you're saying to yourself, this person is too good to be true. And so you're kind of like, yeah, I don't want this. And your person is aware of that, right? They're aware that, you know, that they're at a stalemate when it comes to you, just like the card says, right? They're not getting anywhere. Like they're kind of just like, oh, I'm trying to confuse this person. I'm trying to, you know, get them to choose me. However, you know, the confusion that they're sending you, right, getting in your head, right, is just making it worse. I feel like they're either trying too hard, but I want them to know, right, particularly with this, with judgment here, even though the card says renewal, you know, I don't know about all that, but what I do know that this is card number 20, and that is definitely judgment. And this is a card where, you know, you have to be aware of your decisions because it's a karmic energy, right? It has a karmic payback or a payout to it, you know, and sometimes we meet people not because we're supposed to be in a relationship with them, but often to learn a lesson. So I feel like whoever you're dealing with may be biting off more than they can chew. I don't feel that in the future this is gonna, you know, work out in their best interest, okay? But there's some type of change here, okay? And you could be very well, you know, aware of the fact, right? Maybe you weren't aware that this person was mind screwing you in the beginning, but now you are, right? Maybe you've had this epiphany, right? If you've woken up and said, you know what, this person is messing with me. And, you know, they're not being genuine with me. And I'm confused, right? I don't know, you know, what to do. So whoever you're dealing with, it's like they're aware that you know, cannot make a solid decision about them. Like you haven't decided, do you want to be with them? Do you not? You could be swaying back and forth, Capricorn, in your thoughts about them, which is, you know, causing the delay, okay? Because that's what that is. So we have the 7 of Fire. It says, defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. Yeah, I agree, Capricorn. I do think that you should stand your ground. Like if your spider senses are telling you that this person's fake, then they fake, okay? It's not a figment of, you know, your imagination. Trust your instincts, okay? Because the 7 of Wands, you know, is, you know, somebody who, you know, has their defenses up. And this could be you, right? You have your defenses up, right? That's the energy for you in a 7 of Wands. And for them, I feel like, you know, they're looking at you as a challenge, but yet they're determined, right? This is crazy because, you know, I don't want to say you guys are mirroring each other. I just feel like while this person is trying to get in your head and trying to steer you in their direction by saying all the right things, doing all the right things, yeah, it's like, you know, it's great and all. And maybe for a minute, some of you were like, you know what, this person's different. But then in hindsight, you're like, you know what, there's something mischievous about them, right? And I see it here with the devil, okay? There is a mischievous energy to your person. I don't feel like they're a threat, but what do I know? I don't know them. But they do have a little devilish energy, you know, in them, you know, that would not hesitate to, you know, try to mislead or manipulate or confuse you in some way. Okay, I think that there is a very lustful energy here. It is crazy. So I would just be, you know, mindful of whoever you're dealing with this month, or if this is someone new coming in, or somebody that you've dealt with in the past. Like it's almost like, you know, they feel that you have what they need. Like if they were able to land you, like to get into a relationship with you, that you would give them some type of fulfillment. And whoever you're dealing with could very well, particularly with this devil energy, be here. Like the way they're working at you right now, Capricorn, the way they're trying to prep you, the way they're saying the right things, like the way that they're working so hard. It's almost like, who has this kind of energy to sit and try to get into someone's head like this just to have a relationship with them? Like this is all out borderline psychotic in my view. You know, this is not how you gain a relationship, right? You should naturally let someone, you know, flow into you. But instead, right, they're trying to get in your head as though they can bypass your heart. Like whoever you're dealing with, I mean, they think they're clever, but they're not. And this is not going to work out for them in the end. And if this is how they've dealt with relationships, shame on them. Okay, you can't, try. This reading is weird. I know it's not for everybody, but I can tell you, Capricorn, someone's like legitimately trying to mind freak you here. Really trying to get in your head and confuse you about, who they really are. And maybe they are a good person. And maybe the issue is them. Maybe they're not confident. Maybe because of what they've been through, how they've dealt with relationships, they feel that they have to say the right things or use manipulation to do it. Whoever this is, I know that they are attracted to you because we have the Lovers and we have the Devil. So there's a strong attraction here to you. There's a strong sexual energy as well. So I do see that. Like there's something about you that sparks them a lot. Okay. But it's asking you, like, to defend your beliefs. So this person's coming on strong to you, Capricorn, like really trying to convince you to be with them, and you don't feel like, it's a good decision or you're not ready, then stick to that until you get to know this person a little better. Okay. Because I feel that they're not 100% genuine with who they are, right? They may very well like you and be interested in you, but they shouldn't feel like they have to deceive you in order to get your approval. Okay, so I would definitely be mindful, of that. So we have endless possibilities. So let's see what this is. And I feel like this is pretty much the issue. Like, this person isn't aware that that's exactly, what they have, right? They have endless possibilities. They don't have to feel like you're the end all be all, but that's how they feel. And I feel like a lot of this is because they are just desperate. Like I said, they're thirsty. Maybe they haven't been in a relationship in a while. And now here you come. And they're just like, ooh, I have to have Capricorn by all means necessary. Like, I don't think they realize that there's a sea of people out there that they can, just go and pick from. They don't have to pressure you or try to deceive you into wanting to be with them. Okay. And let's kind of read, one of these. Let's read this Mary motive, I guess. Let's just see like what other messages could be hiding here. Let's go to card number 20. All right. So it says, you've chosen a path. You've set an intention and you've begun to move towards a goal. You feel compelled to keep going, right? To keep going, right? That reminds me of that 7 of Wands there, right? Keep going, determination. So you feel compelled to keep going, but do you know why? Behind this drive, do you truly want what you're pursuing? Interesting. Or are you chasing a destination with an anticipation of how it will make others feel about you? Listen, Capricorn, I don't even think this reading is for you. It's for whoever you're dealing with. Okay, you hear what I'm saying? So, like legitimately, someone has chosen a path, Capricorn, you're the path, right? They set their intention on you, right? It says, you've chosen a path. You set an intention and you've begun to move towards your goal. You feel compelled to keep going, but do you know the why behind the drive? Do you truly want what you're pursuing? Or are you chasing a destination with the anticipation of how it will make others feel about you? Or you feel about yourself? You see, your person has issues, Capricorn, right? The way they feel about themselves is the reason why they're pursuing you the way that they are. It says you must choose to be in flow of the experience. Yes, relinquishing the moment. Surrender your expectations to a higher power rather than being guided by your limited self. The most important aspect to consider is where you place your focus, because that's where energy will flow. If you are resentful, the outer world will show you more opportunities to be resentful. If you are envious of others, competitive, or overly ambitious, you will always feel as if you are not enough. If you focus on gratitude and compassion for others, you will see even more reasons to be grateful and loving. When you look for abundance, It has an uncanny way of multiplying in your life. So if you're unsure about your motives, the results will be just as unclear. Dig deep to understand your why. If your true desire is to experience X, let go of your attachment to the form. Let go of your attachment, the form that X is supposed to come in. Make sure your motive is merry and joyful, clear and honest, and aim true. Trust that the universe will provide the outcome. That is the perfect match for your intention. Hold up. Trust that the universe will provide the outcome that is the perfect match for your intention. It always does. You know what, Capricorn? I don't know if this message was for you or legitimately for your person who's probably cross-watching this reading anyway, right? To see what is going on in your mind. But I feel like this is the issue. Like, you know, your person's motives are just not cool, right? They're not 100% genuine here. I'm just kind of blown away by this, right? Let me just, yeah, I really am. Like, I'm really blown away about this. I feel just that, right? You know, that your person's motives are part of the issue here. You know, and again, you know, cross-watcher at yourself. Like, do you truly know what you're pursuing? Or are you chasing a destination with anticipation of how it will make others feel about you? Because yes, I feel like someone's trying to manipulate you, Capricorn, into how you feel about them. Now, I know this reading is kind of like off a little bit here, but I can tell you this, right? Whoever this is that you're dealing with, whoever's coming in, you know, and they're coming in with confusion, deception, and they're trying to manipulate you in some way, okay? And a lot of their actions, you know, are because of their past experiences, right? Instead of them trying to allow you to come to them naturally, they're trying to tempt you to do it, right? That's what the devil does, right? He's a tempter, okay? You know, and your person, you know, as long as they're in this energy, like, they're no good, right? They're up to no good, and that's just that. So this is what I have for you, Capricorn. All I'm saying is that, you know, if you're confused about whether you want to be with this person, like, they could be seen, you know, they could seem like, oh, they're good, they're charmer, or maybe they're not that bad. You know, just know that there's endless possibilities out there, right? There are genuine people for you. And cross-watcher, I hope that you know that you need to keep your motives pure, right? And you don't have to fixate on Capricorn. You know, there's other possibilities out there, like go fixate on someone else, I guess. I don't know. You know, or just fixate on yourself for now. Finish getting yourself together, and then you can kind of work on a relationship. Because if you're in a mindset, you know, if your person's in a mindset where to get a commitment from you, that they have to manipulate you and deceive you, you know, and prep you, then they still got work to do. Okay, Capricorn. So I hope you like your reading. I will see you guys later.